Mr. Mary, it's my turn to sit there.
Mary. Hello, good morning. Welcome back everyone to Tea Parties on the Internet. I am your host, Miss Mary Lou, and today we are doing a topic that is so near and dear to my heart. Yes. First of all, I hope you are doing absolutely wonderfully. It's been a real, just joy to hear from all of you and the congratulations from my news from last week. It's very exciting. It's a little overwhelming and just downright wonderful. But today, we are talking about 5 hygge habits. That was like 15. But that's fine. 5 hygge habits that I keep in my everyday life keep that coziness alive even when we're not in the cooler months of the year. We are heading straight into summer, and it's important not to lose the cozy hygge goodness. Now, if you're not familiar, hygge is the Danish term that roughly translates to coziness. I'll be using the two interchangeably throughout the episode. I've done other episodes on this in the past. I will link them down below. Hygge is just a way of life, particularly in the Scandinavian countries where it does get completely dark during the colder months of the year, and then those habits carry over, and it's just freaking wonderful, and I want to share them with you. But before we move on any further into the episode, if you are not subscribed to the Miss Mary Lou channel already, you are seriously missing out. Please hit the red subscribe button below and the little notification bell so you know when I upload. Oh, you know I got a beautiful cup of tea and I'm ready to go. What you consume. Are you consuming cozy? Well, you know what? I'm not gonna leave this one for later. I'm just gonna get the super obvious one out of the way. You know what's really, really cozy? Are you surprised? No. But there's something really to be said about eating foods that make you feel good. Now, I don't mean just loading up on all the cake, although I love me some cake. This is really about putting things in your body that make you feel good, make your body feel good. And one way I love to have those little moments for myself throughout the day is of course with a cup of tea. Although in the warmer months, icing some tea. I know my UK viewers, what even is iced tea? Try it. It's so good. I have a video with some iced tea recipes below. I really love it, and I'm gonna be making some of those. And by making something like tea or what you eat a part of a habit that keeps that sort of I'm nourishing and taking care of myself mojo going, which is just the coziest thing. But just because it's warmer weather does not mean you can't treat yourself with a cup of tea. And don't forget water. So now that we are all cozied up with a cup of tea, we are moving on to cozy clothes. There is nothing more hygge than dressing for, again, what feels good, what feels comfortable for you to wear. And no, it's not really sweater weather, but I can easily just take a cardigan off, save it for later, and my nice, bright, airy t-shirt or an airy, flowy blouse just makes everything feel so much better. It feels good on my skin. I feel chic. Don't be afraid of skirts, flowy dresses, or pants, or whatever you're into. Feeling chic, cozy, stylish is completely achievable regardless of what time of year it is. Also, P.S. probably my favorite part about the warmer months is when it cools down in the evening and you just snuggle up under a blanket. You can still get your blanket time in the summer, okay? Next is your environment, your surroundings. What do you put in your home, in your day-to-day life that makes you happy to look at, right? I'm a big fan of keep things that you really, really love and then make it look pretty. I want my home specifically to be a sanctuary where it's my favorite place in Los Angeles. I have these big, beautiful windows that are soft and just gorgeous all time of day, but in the evening I have lamps all around that cast a warm light. For me personally, I get a little anxious by too much clutter, so I try to keep that to a minimum while still having that eclectic, nerdy, vintage style you all know that I love. So just taking the effort, regardless of the time of year, to make your living space something you absolutely love. Nothing is more cozy than that. This next one may seem a little bit out of the box, but I am telling you, keeping it positive is a game changer. And again, it's all about doing things that make you feel at home, make you feel happy, and just make you feel totally cozy. As a naturally cynical and pessimistic person, I can tell you this can change just by making a conscious effort to try to find things you like in the world around you, things you like about the people around you, just making that choice in your brain to try to be more positive. It's not just going to affect your immediate inner world, it's also going to affect those around you. It strengthens your relationships, whether it's romantic or platonic, what have you. I'm telling you, this works. And if you need a little bit of a kickstart, I have been doing with my fiance Jacob a podcast called Positivity. That is all about the two of us cynics sitting down and making an effort to rewire our brain towards more positive thinking. And I gotta say, it has been amazing so far. And some of you follow along with our little experiments that we're doing for ourselves, and it's just, that makes me feel even better. So manifest your own happy positivity, spread it out into the world, and you will see the reward come back tenfold. And this leads into my last point, which is self-care. Now, all of these categories generally fall under self-care, which is kind of a broad term. It gets thrown around a lot. So what do I mean by self-care? Self-care for me means having a list of things that are easily reachable, attainable, that you can go to, that just make you feel taken care of. For example, obviously, other than making a cup of tea, wearing cozy clothes, filling your home with things you love, and making more feel-good brain space, these could also be things like skincare. I keep a mud mask that is a huge tub that's gonna last me forever, and sometimes if I feel like I just wanna treat myself, I just put it on, and it feels freaking right. You want to take a walk in the park with your best friend, or even snuggling with your kitties. I'm a little biased on that one because my kitties are so cute. When did he end up over there? I honestly have no idea. And I think a really key part of self-care, at least in the day-to-day hygge habits of it, is keeping it really easy and simple. I know for me, if I'm like, oh, I want to do this big grand thing, yes, absolutely, I should make the time and plan to do that big grand thing, but it's also really easy to pet my little kitty for a while who's being adorable because it makes me happy, makes the kitty happy. Simple self-care, I really believe, is the way to maintain self-care, to keep it as a habit. This is not something that should be overlooked. You can find little things, I'm sure you've thought of them already. Experiment, have fun, and it makes you feel so cozy. We all got a theme, we're coming back, don't spill the tea. I mean, So my tea time fam, I felt like it was important not to just introduce you to hygge like I've done in the past and make suggestions, but this way is really integrating it into your everyday life, into your everyday habits, regardless of the time of year, just to keep that cozy, hygge, feeling alive, filled with comfort, and just feel goodness, you know? Is that a technical term now? Feel goodness? Are you already doing any of these things for yourself? Are you excited to maybe try some others? Let me know in the comments below. You know, I love chatting with you, especially when it's about something that's just so dang fabulous. All right, my tea time fam, thank you so much for joining me today. And last and most important of all, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on Tuesday.
More Mary.